Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to another episode on the channel. If you do like this video, hit that like button. If you do the channel, subscribe. Let's go! We're working on the Mazdaspeed today because we need to check out what's wrong with it. Last week Friday, when I got the car back, the issues that I have were pretty bad. The hood was on the line, the headlight was not replaced, and the car just shoots to the right. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going over the entire car to see what they have done. We're going to be like, give them props where props are due, but also talk about the things that they should have improved on or they should have done properly in the first place. Now, I don't think there's going to be a ton of damage to the car, but it leans to the right really hard. And even yesterday, it wasn't windy at all. Not a lick of wind to go for driving at any point in time. Yet the car was still leaning to the right and I was fighting the car. I'm gonna see if they will fix that, replace the headlight and realign the hood. And then we're gonna check if there's anything else wrong with. Let's go to the garage. Let's go take care of it. Ah, there she is, old beauty. So, I wanna give you guys an overlook of everything that's been done to the car. So, we'll go, like I said, we're gonna look at it on the ground and I'm gonna show you guys what of all has been fixed and redone on the car. And then we're gonna lift it up on the front and we're gonna go and make sure everything's all good to go. First thing to notice, the whole front end has been redone. So both fenders have been replaced, right driver's side and passenger side. The bumper has been replaced. It is nice and clean. The scratches and chip marks that we used to have are no longer there. This whole fascia has been redone. I don't know if this has been redone. The lamps look fine, so they must have been able to keep them. So these look perfectly fine. And the hood's been redone. You used to have a little bit of fading here, but because it was bent right here, it had to be replaced. Now, they did not replace this headlight, which I don't understand why. In my honest opinion, I would have had this replaced. If they would have told me, hey, do you want this replaced? I would have said yes. And here's the reason why. It is getting moisture inside the headlamp, which is ruining it and could potentially short out anything that's in the car. So this needs to be replaced, and this is the first thing they fucked up. The second thing is the lap, the unevenness. This should not be like that at all. This should be even. These two surfaces should be even. Huge gap right here, but then over here, it's a lot thinner gap. Even notice, even the hood right here wasn't even. Now, normally, I would just say, I'll clean the windshield myself, or not the windshield, I will clean the light myself, I'll restore it. But because it gets water into it, that takes a lot more effort of having to rebuild the whole headlight, and I don't necessarily, well, I could, but I don't necessarily have all the resources to do that. It's a lot easier if I just put a headlight in, call it a day, and fix it. We're gonna be pulling up the car, jacking up the car, making sure everything's good on it, and then if not, we're gonna take pictures of it and send it to them. And then we'll be calling Service King either today, if I finish before 5. Oh my God, are you kidding me? All right, dude. I'm gonna take a moment. So this is one of my Lugs. I have not touched this beforehand. I have only driven the car a couple times. I have not touched anything on this car yet. And I was actually going to loosen them so that I could take the wheels off so I could assess what the suspension is like. And I have this. I have a completely loose lug. This is ridiculous. This is multiple, that one's fine, that one's fine, that one's fine. But these aren't even hand tight. You can, like, this is ridiculous. All right, so we just finished jacking up the car, so now I'm gonna be taking off the wheels on both sides. We're gonna assess the damage. I'm suspecting there might be some issues on the right side. Hopefully, it's just something that can be done with an alignment, but if there's any bent parts, it's gonna be frustrating. So we're actually gonna take the left side off first, see if there's anything wrong with it, and if not, we're gonna take I'm gonna take a photo of it. I'm gonna go grab my phone, take a photo of it, and then compare it to the other side to see if there's any bent parts or anything like that, or if it just needs an alignment. And then we will go from there. And after that, we'll contact Service King and see what needs to be done. From what I can tell, it doesn't look like anything's bent or misaligned on the left side. That's a good sign. Our motor mount is still holding up strong. Let's do a quick check. Okay, all of that is good to go. So that's good that the motor mount is holding up and there is no issues. Ooh. Nothing but a quick detail on this side. So to me, everything looks fine. Ooh, actually, it's been rubbing on my coilover. Interesting. So I've had a bit of rubbing on my strut. I wonder when that happened. So let's see here. All right, brake looks all good. Nothing like that. And same thing here on the coilover. It's been rubbing. It's been doing it for a while because there's a nice little dent right here. All right. So from this angle, I can't really see anything. Nothing necessarily looks broken or bent per se, so it's very possible that things are just misaligned. So that is nice to see. So thankfully it's not as bad as we had thought. I'm gonna call them and then we're gonna see what we can come up to on an agreement.
Thank you for calling Service King. This is how may I help you?
Hey, it's Ethan. And guys, also as a word of advice, you may be upset about something, but if you come at it with a calm attitude, people are willing to work with you a little bit more, you know? Obviously be stern, you know, be like, it's a little frustrating, but don't be like, oh, don't be angry at them. They're doing their job. They're trying to do the best that they can. So let's do, you know, if you want them to help you with situations and stuff like that, like let them, you know, just be courteous to them and be nice. Understand that they have probably a ton of other things going on. So, like I said, I was frustrated about the little things, but even then, you still have to be courteous to them. They're doing their job the best of their abilities, and you know, sometimes they miss a few things here and there. That's fine. All right, so we're gonna wait for a call from Service King. This was not hard to do and not hard to take care of, okay? This is something that I think everybody who gets any work from a body shop or a mechanic, anybody at all, should get their work double checked. If you have somebody that you know that is very car savvy or understands your car very well and has worked on your car before, make sure to have them double check the work done by a shop, because sometimes shops miss things. Whether they intentionally do it or not, you still want to be on the safe side. We're gonna wait for Service King to get back to us, and then I'll give you guys an update. All right, so yesterday I didn't get to record the call. They didn't call me back yesterday, Service King, but what ended up happening is I called them today, and pretty much they're going to update me when the headlight comes in. So here's what's going to be happening. They're going to get the alignment for my car. Insurance is covering that. They're going to realign the hood, make sure that's all good to go, and then I'm going to be paying for the headlight, which is only going to be about $244 after taxes and everything like that, which is the cheapest that I can get the one headlight. So I'm happy that I don't have to. It's only going to be like a week or so, so I'm not driving that much anyway, so it's not a big deal. But everything is going to be taken care of, and then we can finally start doing all the good stuff on the car. So once again, I want to thank Service King for helping me out, getting me a deal on a headlight, and just, you know, helping me out with everything with the car. You guys have done an amazing job, and when I pointed out the concerns that I had, you guys were willing to fix things and going above and beyond and help me with that. So thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. And so I want to end the video here today. So if you guys like the video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be updated when we release new videos. And make sure to comment down below what you want to see done on the Mazdaspeed. Without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.